Und willkommen zurück. Dann schauen wir uns jetzt hier mal den Rest an. Hier ist Duman. This chamber is a small, crowded smithy. The air is hot and full of ash. Multiple chimneys suck the smoke out of the fortress to keep it from wafting down the halls. There's the lone smith manning the forge. He's short, stocky man with a deeply tanned complexion. You suspect that he is from the Qua. He grimaces as you enter. Welcome, Kordanor. Heard Protus told me you might be stopping by. I am Smith Avadon. He reaches out to shake your hand. As he does, his glove pulls away from his hand, revealing that it has been branded with a T. Can I trade with you? No, you are not a hand, eye or heart. Should that ever change, I would be glad to barter with you. Ja, danke. Dann schreibe ich das hier auch mal hin. Avadon, Smith, dann Duman, reden, wenn Hands of Avadon. Okay, I have another question. Na, da ist wohl nicht viel. Okay, dann halt nicht. Was ist das? The sign says Southern Portal Corruption. Polos. Den hatten wir schon. South Bedroom Kordanor. You find that the servants of Avadon have already set up quarters for you. Their efficiency is truly admirable. The butler Polus always lurks in the hallway outside, waiting to offer advice or deliver messages. He makes sure to approach you and say, "Welcome, Kordanor. I will make sure that you always have clean towels and lice-free blankets. Also, if anyone leaves a message for you, you can find out about it from me." Wie schön, dass ich meinen eigenen Namen im Englischen immer anders pronounce als im Deutschen. Hier haben wir XP. The book is about the sack of Avadon. This entry has been added to your codex. Sehr schön. Und hier haben wir einen Schrank mit nichts drin. Und hier ist Yannick. Wobei der anscheinend nicht hier ist. Aber wir haben einen Ring, den wir verkaufen können. Sehr gut. Und hier haben wir die nächsten. North Bedroom Dedrick, South Bedroom Khalida. Das ist aber jetzt auch nichts. Incense kann man verkaufen. Tools. Eyes, hands and hearts. This entry has been added to your journal. Da haben wir noch einen feinen Cloak. Kann sein, dass da jemand noch keinen Cloak hat. Mal gucken. Gold Necklace. Verticken. Tower of Trials. Na, das war vorher so, dass da ziemlich böse Gegner oben waren. Da kommen wir aber jetzt erst gar nicht durch. Okay. Muss ich mir mal gerade aufschreiben. Avadon Tower of Trials, Treppe hoch. So. Und da ging es dann auch nicht weiter und deshalb müssen wir jetzt quasi hier und da geht es dann auch hoch zu Redbeard. You are at the bottom of a tall, elegant stairway, a marble spiral rising up through the air and through a hole in the ceiling. It leads to Redbeard's tower, where the infamous protector of the pact resides. Though most of the wreckage of the attack of Avadon has been cleared away, the debris and sharing here has been left behind, a constant reminder in the heart of Avadon of what is at stake. Ich will jetzt erstmal mit dem Typ hier reden. Inferno turret, okay. Can't communicate at all. This is the first floor of Redbeard's tower, where the Keeper of Avadon meets with the hands, eyes and hearts, as well as the assorted diplomats, supplicants and courtiers who come to ask for help or mercy. It is far quieter up here than downstairs. Being a loudmouth who irritates Redbeard can be very dangerous. His hall is to the east. Several people wait patiently outside his chambers, hoping that he will decide to spend a few minutes hearing petitions. Usually usually doesn't, especially in these chaotic times, but they wait anyway, for day after day. Tower Guard. Tower Guard. Hier haben wir jetzt The Keepers of Avadon. Redbeard's tower is busy with eyes and hearts. They are gathering and processing huge piles of information about the situation in Avadon, about events in the Pact, and about what is happening in the Farlands. You try to talk to them and tap into the deep well springs of knowledge they have gathered, and you have no luck. When you try to ask questions, they immediately shut you down. You will learn what is happening from your superiors and nobody else. So, ich muss mir mal gerade einen Tee einschütten. So. Hier ist noch ein Ei, aber ja, mit dem können wir ja nicht reden. Hana. One of Redbeard's hearts is patrolling his tower. She walks through the corridors, looking through windows and taking notes. She occasionally records the location of a bit of dirty floor so that some poor steward can be shouted at later. She notices you as she walks by. Are you allowed to be? Oh wait, she checks a scroll. You are Kordanor. Yes, you can be here. I am Hana. I offer you a late welcome to Avadon. You are a heart of Avadon? I am honored advisor to Keeper Redbeard, but I shouldn't keep you. I understand you have a vital report to submit. Please proceed to the Keeper. I can give you a warmer welcome later. Okay. You step into Redbeard's audience chamber, the place where the Keeper of Avadon greets outsiders, and for the first time you lay eyes on the master of the Black Fortress, the man who has kept Linnaeus trembling in fear since decades before you were born. Er hat irgendwie so einen Zauber, mit dem er halt ewig alt wird. For a moment you aren't sure what is frightening. He is a huge man, immaculately dressed, was immer das bedeuten mag, but he is also pale and haggard. There are bags under his eyes, and his tunic shows signs of much recent wine consumption. When you enter, he sets down a goblet, wipes his mouth with with his sleeve, grins and waves you forward. What? Who is it? The soldier from the contested lands. Protos says you have a report to give. Step up and talk. Then I'll see what use I can make of you. Heart of Avadon ist jedenfalls hier sehr vorausschauend, dass man hier dran vorbeilaufen muss an den Fallen. Ja, macht jetzt nicht so viel Sinn, diese Aufstellung. As you walk across the hall to meet Redbeard, an astonishing transformation happens. His eyes clear, he straightens up, all signs of fatigue fade. When you reach him, he is Redbeard once again, the legendary, feared, ageless master of Avadon, master of the Black Fortress for over 50 years. Though he doesn't look a day over 30, a man with the power to send anyone in Linnaeus to their death, a power that has been used countless times. Ah yes, a report from the provinces. You are... His eyes flick for an instant to a scroll in his lap. Kordanor, you witnessed a new attack in the contested lands. Tell me all. First, there's something I need to know. Redbeard frowns, and you instantly feel a chill travel up and down your spine. My time is limited to the point of non-existence. You will do what I say when I say it. He smiles again, much to your relief. Now your report. Give a report. Redbeard listens to your entire harrowing tale with careful attention. He nods frequently, though he takes no notes. As he ponders your report, you get a better look at him. He is a massive man, over 6 feet tall and broad of shoulder. The hair and beard that are his namesake are, as expected, bushy and fiery red. The strangest thing is his mood. Despite the chaos inside and outside his fort, he seems strangely jolly when he talks to you. Interesting, worrying, and, based on your observation, how serious was this attack? It requires immediate attention. The rebels working with humanoids, perhaps with other forces involved? I should say it is serious. The first attack was a disorganized, feeble thing. It will not stay that way. Is there anything else you want me to know about the attack? Naja, ich erwähne den Scout mal, aber es scheint wahrscheinlich für ihn irrelevant zu sein. I am sympathetic. I remember being able to make attachments of people. However, he grows thoughtful. If you wanted to find what happened to this scout, perhaps I could give you enough power to make this possible. Sollen wir den erwähnen? Ne, den erwähne ich nicht. That's all. Oder? Soll ich den erwähnen? Ich erwähne den. I'm aware of that, of course. I do not act against anyone who merely speaks against us. It is politically unwise. That is all. I thank you on behalf of the Pact. You have shown quite a bit of skill getting here. Courage, ingenuity. Yes, you do need to return to your post in the contested lands. I thought I might find a place here. I will return immediately. Redbeard thoughtfully combs his beard with his fingers. Yes, you will. However, you are wasted as a mere scout. I will use your skills as they should be used. Kordanor, I will offer you the rarest of honors. You are going to be Hand of Avadon. Do I deserve this honor? I do not know. Your actions as a hand of Avadon will show if you deserve it. Was genau heißt reluctantly? Das werde ich gerade noch nachschauen. Na, wenn diese Seite mal laden würde hier. Reluctantly. Widerstrebend, unwillig, ungern. Ja, dann nehmen wir das. Das passt ganz ganz gut. Your hesitation is understandable. I think reluctance makes for better, more honest hands. To tell the truth, there's only one more bit of business. What is that? He stands up straight and adopts an air of bemused self-righteousness. I, Redbeard, Keeper of Avadon and Defender of the Pack, offer you the honor of being a hand of the Black Fortress. Do you swear to obey our orders and give all for the safety and security of the Pact? I follow your orders as I see fit. I will give all I can to protect the Pact. Nummer 2. Redbeard nods, and for just a moment he looks old and tired again. But you won't swear, eh? Noted. I put no faith in oaths. I have seen too many of them broken lately, he sighs. Now I have a question for you. What is it? Some are chosen to serve the Pact, though they have very different ways to do it. Some serve me, some oppose me. But service is never the only reason, not with so much wealth and power available. So tell me, and I assure you I have heard everything. What do you want here? Wealth and power sounds good. I don't know. 5. Then I wish you the wisdom to choose your path wisely. If you become lost in confusion, do what I do. Focus on duty. I suppose then that is all. I must return to my work. Wait, there's something I need to know. Redbeard sighs. Curiosity. Inquisitiveness. Those are such a trial. Come talk to me from time to time, you have promised. So I will guide you. Where should I go then? Back to Hard Protoss conscription. Back to Hard Protoss and quickly. He will be your guide. Report to him for orders. Back to Hard Protoss. Okay. He places his hand on your shoulder. Kordanor, this is a dark time. Join me. Fight for our people. He points at the 2 tomes in the corners of the room. Also there are 2 foes I have particular interest in, hunting down, Miranda and Deles. Those books describe them. It is unlikely we'll meet them, but if you do, you should be prepared. Then one of the hearts comes in, her arms full of maps and scrolls, and he returns to work. As you leave the room, you look back. Redbeard's strength has already faded, and he looks weary and tired once again. Dann Deles, Entwickler Codex. Okay. Deles. Das ist wohl eine Quest. In Cycle 6212, a series of savage attacks on the eyes of hands in Avadon began. Many loyal servants of Avadon were destroyed in these attacks. Investigations by hands have since indicated The attacks were organized by someone named Deles, a citizen of the Tavern Empire. Deles is also suspected to have caused the sack of Avadon. However, all attempts to locate Deles have come to a naught. Some question if Deles does in fact exist. If he does exist, he's a dangerous foe to Avadon, and his effort may cause real damage to the Pact. All hands and eyes are instructed to watch for him and to take all responsible risks to learn more about him and, if possible, destroy his dangerous Farlander. This is a private internal report for the Fortress of Avadon. Sharing this contents with outsiders will be savagely punished. Und dann haben wir hier noch ein Ding. Miranda. Report Miranda. Miranda, formerly known as Hart Miranda, is a former herd of Avadon and advisor of Redbeard. She betrayed the Black Fortress and enabled raiders to gain entry, enabling the sack of Avadon. She fled the fortress during the attack and has not been seen since. Ich glaube, mit denen hatte man im vorigen Teil was zu tun. She fled the fortress during the attack and has not been seen since. Miranda is believed to be plotting further assaults on Avadon and its servants, and is to be considered extremely dangerous. All hands and eyes are instructed to watch for her and take all responsible risks to bring her to justice or destroy her. This is a private internal report for the Fortress of Avadon. Sharing its contents with outsiders will be savagely punished. Okay. Jetzt können wir auch mit der reden, oder? Hart Hannah walks with you through the halls of Redbeard. She occasionally takes a break from the conversation to record some observed flaw or note down an idea of improving Avadon's defenses. You are a Heart of Avadon. That is my honor. Redbeard brought me here from the Qua, asked for me personally. My family has some prestige in the Qua, and so we are expected to send many to serve. What did you do in the Qua? I was an Inquisitor. I sought those who violated the Stone Code. A harsh life. I made many hard decisions. This appealed to Redbeard. How did Redbeard hear about you? His hands, eyes and hearts are always looking for talented souls to bring to the Black Fortress, either voluntarily or by conscription. Of course, I choose to come here enthusiastically. Tell me about your family. We have wealth and position in the Qua. However, such privileges are paid for with service. It is a vital part of our honor. Our laws are harsh but wise. What sort of service? Military, a legal charity, one measure of a family's value genau. Value is how many of its children serve the people and the Pact. By being here, I serve the Pact and my family's prestige at the same time. It is satisfying. But then, there can be problems, such as when two sisters from the same family find themselves in opposition. Sisters? You might as well hear the gossip from me. My sister is here, Envoy Jiren, sent by Hanver's council to examine Avadon. If you have time, I might briefly discuss her with you. What are you doing? Redbeard has given me one job. Use the keen eye of an Inquisitor of the Qua to examine Avadon. Look for flaws in our defenses, way to save money, places where we are weak. Where do you look? Everywhere. There's not 1 inch of Avadon that is not open to me. Well, I haven't been in the deep dungeons for a while. Security problems everywhere. Else is subject to my judgment. How does the rest of Avadon feel about you? Considering that my main purpose is to judge them and give them more work, I am not popular. I do not care. My duty is more important than their opinions. Another question? I like to know about Redbeard. It is not wise to gossip around about a keeper. Many think that the keeper is overtired. I do not agree. He's a human after all, and the stresses on him are great. Tell me about your sister. Her name is Envoy Jiren. She's here to explore Avadon, learn more about its chambers, its needs and capabilities. She wants Hans to give her information about the tower. She is in the damper regions of the storerooms under the kitchens. The storerooms? Oh yes, it is miserable for her. Encourages her to leave. We hope. She gives you a wicked grin. A wicked grin. I think of it as revenge for the endless teasing I enjoyed from her as a child. What should be done about her? Actually, I was hoping that you would help her. I would show Hanver's council that we are trustworthy and it would get rid of her sooner. That's all for now. Thanks. Im Moment gibt es eigentlich für mich keinen Grund, irgendwas gegen Avadon zu sagen. This is a small gymnasium. Here Redbird can exercise, practice with his blade and keep himself in the sort of shape he needs to be in to fend off assassins. Being invited to train here with him is probably a great honor and a dangerous one. Trank, Non-Trank. Bandagen. Ja, jetzt gibt's aber ansonsten auch nichts. Ist nix. Hatte ich schon angeklickt, glaube ich. Ja. Da ist auch nichts mehr. Lord Sval. Ah, den kennt ihr noch aus dem ersten Teil. You're surprised to find a wretch sitting in Redbird's glorious hall. He is gnawing his way through a rack of ribs. His robes are torn and stained, but gnawed bones form a gory little pile at his feet. He gives you a wave when you approach, though he doesn't rise. I, Lord Sval, envoy of High Lord Deathskull, greet you, and I... He loses track of his speech, shrugs, and returns to dismantling his lunch. What is a wretch doing in Avadon? Eating, he belches. Your food been here for years. The food keeps getting better. He pats his round stomach. Look, I'm fat. It's a good thing. Not a lot of fat wretches. You have been here for years? 4 years now, I like it. Except when Avadon attacked. Sval had to hide under bench. Attack ended. Fires put out. But it took 3 days to open kitchen again. Bad time. How did you get here? We ride. Me and my guards. All can travel on the free roads. Is the law of the pact. Then all can come to Avadon. Lord Deathskull wants to send wretch. I say send me. Cause I'm smart. You are an example of a smart wrench? Yes, look at this. He waves a bone at you. Could be in wrench lands, hunting rats, fighting other wretches over dumb things. Instead, I, Lord Sval, am here, safe and with meat. Only problem, Redbeard never see me. Never see how smart this wretch lord is. You are lord? Yes, High Lord Deathskull says so. So it is. Lord among wretches, Sval is. Tell me about High Lord Deathskull. is Mighty's leader of Mighty's tribe, and talking to Avadon will make him mightier still. At least what was planned. Then I was here for years with no luck, but Swal keeps trying. Lord Swal continues to gnaw his way through his meat. Occasionally he breaks through a bone to a nice pocket of marrow and makes some happy slurping noises. Wretches have a flawed understanding of court etiquette. He looks up at you, considers saying something, and then returns to his chomping. You are seeking an audience with Redbeard? Yeah, I've been trying to get one for a long time. I get ideas. My new one is really good, really. But I need someone who can take my message. Whoever took my message to the keeper would get a big bribe. He looks at you expectantly. I can take your message? He thinks about this. No, you are too new and young. I need someone with lots of fame and power. Sorry, he returns to his ribs. Und auch Ansprüche stellen hier. Okay, Avadon. Lord Svarel. Wretch. Requirement. More power. Und da haben wir noch Felixa. There's a woman of the Tauern Empire waiting patiently on this bench. She sits ramrod straight. The very picture of dignity, and her clothes are pressed and immaculately clean. She motions for you to sit with her. Even though she is a Farlander, she's eager to deal with any servant of Avadon she can. Greetings, I'm Felixa. I have come far to Avadon to get help for my clan. Tell me about the Tauern Empire. She smiles gracefully. It is my home. Though you see it as part of the Farlands, I love it dearly. My clan is made up of farmers and traders. We know nothing of politics or the battles of great powers. There seems to be a lot going on in the Tauern Empire. Perhaps, again, I know nothing of it. I am no spy. Hart Kellan questioned me carefully when I arrived. How did you come here? On the Pact's 3 roads. All may travel on them safely and without expense. The Pact has not been kind to my unfortunate people, but you do have some good ideas. I have another question. Felixa still sits on this bench, upright and dignified. It's amazing how she can maintain her perfect posture while waiting here, hour after hour and day after day. Why are you here? For the same reason so many come. I wish to find a hand to take up a course. Payment will be provided, of course. What do you need? I'm afraid I need the service of a hand of Avadon who travels to the Tauern Empire. Are you such a hand? You are forced to say that you aren't. You are forced to say that you aren't. Ah, okay, das ist nicht von ihr gesprochen, sondern von mir gesagt. Then my vigil continues. My apologies. Okay. Avadon Felixa travel to Tavern. Gna. Und damit wäre hier die Ebene auch durchgelatscht. So, und jetzt kann ich nochmal zurück und mit dem Schmied reden. Smith Dooman continues to work in the smithy. He divides his time between repairing blades and plate armor and inventorying the few goods that have been sent to Avadon. I want to trade with you. Of course, I will trade with you as soon as Hard Protoss lets me know exactly how I am to equip you. Please keep speaking with the heart and he will send you back to me soon. That's all for now. Thanks. Okay. Dann... Ich glaube, der war hier. You return to speak with Hart Protoss. He is still working through the piles of reports and orders on his desk. In the Pact, the more influential you are, the more paper they give you to poke at. The Heart nods to you. What do you need of me, Hand Kordanor? Speak quickly. I would like to know more about you. Redbird has made me a hand. You are to send me back to the contested lands. That's all I need. I would like more about you. Art Protoss, for all of this, his power and influence is flattered by the attention. Indeed. Well, I was born and raised in the Dharam. I was a judge there, renowned for my hard work bringing down tavern infiltrators and other foes of the Pact. This is what brought the gaze of Avadon upon me. Tell me about Dharam. A lovely land state along the east coast of Linnaeus. I have not been back there in years. I miss my home deeply, but duty always calls. Did Redbeard force you to come here? No, the moment one of his hands contacted me, I leaped at the chance to serve the Black Fortress. Tavern infiltrators. The Tavern Empire, fated land that it is one of the Pact's most jealous and unrelenting foes. How long have you been here? Over 20 years. First as an eye researching the foes of the Pact, both here and in the cities of the Pact. And then, after the cowardly assault on our keep, when Hart Miranda was lost. Und Miranda war die ich töten sollte, glaube ich. I was elevated to Hart. It is the highest rank Redbeard can elevate me to. Pride lights up his face. Tell me about Hart Miranda. Protoss starts to speak, but then he stops. His business-like exterior fades as he remembers the terror of the assault on Avadon and the depths of her betrayal. It takes him some time to regain his calm, but his pure loathing of her cannot be entirely concealed. She was Redbeard's most trusted advisor, then she betrayed him, opened the keep to attack and fled. There is nothing Redbeard desires more than her death. So you have no more hope to of promotion? No, only Redbeard is above me and he will be keeper here until someone unseats him. Unseats him? How? By killing him, most likely. It is the only way any keeper of Avadon has ever been displaced. Not that I would ever hope for such a thing. I am a humble servant, yes, humble, happy to follow orders for the rest of my days. And what do you think of Redbeard? Hart Protoss is immediately on his guard. He clearly does not yet trust you. He is the greatest keeper Avadon has ever had. Long may he reign. Let us discuss other issues now. There is much to be done. Redbeard has made me a hand. You are to send me back to the contested lands. Und da haben wir jetzt zusätzliche Mitglieder bekommen. Of course, Redbeard sent word of your new job. Congratulations. Before I send you back, however, I want you to give the resources of Avadon so that you do not suffer the fate of so many hands before you. You have met Khalida, Yannick, Yoshira and Dedrick. They are available to aid you when you return. I recommend that you do not return to the war zone alone. There is also a Tinker Mage who might be helpful to you. His name is Alkander. To go introduce yourself to him. And that reminds me, unexpected honors are being heaped upon you today. He takes your yellow crystal and replaces it with a blue one. This will greatly expand how much of the Black Fortress you can explore. How will they aid me? For most missions, when you depart, you may take 2 of them with you. Your choice. Most stands when on missions travel in groups of 3. The others will train and work on other tasks in your absence. Okay. Zu dritt. Ich hatte irgendwie eine Erinnerung, dass man zu viert unterwegs ist. Aber gut. Es war Avernum, da ist man auf jeden Fall zu viert unterwegs gewesen. Aber gut. Are my companions in the Black Fortress now? Consult the roster. They are. While you are in Avadon, you can speak with them. They may have learned things that will help you. Tell me about Alkander. He frowns. He is from my homeland of Jaram, but he does not share my helpful disposition. A skilled tinker mage, but difficult. Go west from here and you will find him in the main storeroom. Protoss makes a note on your map. Another question. Return to speak with Hard Protoss. He's still working through the piles of reports on orders on his desk. In the pact, the more influential you are, the more paper they give you to poke at. They are nods to you. What do you need of me? Hand Kordanor. Speak quickly. Kann ich das nochmal? Okay. Nichts Neues. So. Jetzt ist das ja auch offen. Ne, das war vorher schon offen. Da kommen wir nur mit Schlüssel rein. More turrets. Craftmaster Nicodemus is constantly edging away from you, wanting to pace around and think up new glorious ideas. When he remembers manners, what else do you need? Then he remembers manners. What else do you need, Kordanor? I am always working on the defenses of Avadon, but I love to aid its servants as well. Tell me about your work. Ja, das hatten wir alles schon. What can you do for me? I'm glad you asked. First, I can help you to use runestones to augment items. Go on. He points at the large glowing anvil in the west alcove of the workshop. When you find a gemstone with a rune on it, you can use it to make your weapons and armor more powerful. Put them on that altar together to bind the runestone power into the item. He takes the runestone out of his pocket and hands it to you. You can use that for practice. What else should I know about that? There are many sorts of known runestones. Using one destroys the runestone, and once an item is augmented, it is permanent. You can't change the enchantment with a different runestone. But that is not all I can do for you. I can also use unique supplies to find on your travels for my research. How does that help me? This research often results in creation of new handy forms of magical equipment. If you can bring me something rare and unique that helps me to invent something helpful, I will give you the first one I make. Can you do anything else for me? As if all that was not enough, well, finally I always need more mundane raw materials, and for those I need money. You can buy my less helpful creations. And yes, that is all I can do for you. Can you craft any new items for me? Of course, if you have found rare and unique materials, all I will need is the item in question and 500 coins for my expenses. Aber nicht. Oh, I'm disappointed. I always hope for sorry. What were we talking about again? Okay, dann gucken wir mal, was er zu verticken hat. Rundsteine. Okay. This is all I need for now. Leave. Nicodemus nods and turns away without a word of goodbye. Shuffles off, muttering something about a new, exciting design for turrets. Craftmaster Nicodemus spends his time in a workshop in the southeast corner of Avadon. He has offered his aid to you. You can find any particularly useful or rare crafting materials in your travels, bring them to Nicodemus. He might be able to make useful items out of them. Okay. Dann reden wir noch mit Smith Duman. Smith Duman continues to work in the smithy. He divides his time between repairing blades and plate armor and inventorying the new goods that have been sent to Avadon. I want to trade with you. Of course I will trade with you as soon as Hard Protoss lets me know exactly how I'm... mit dem habe ich doch schon geredet. Well? Okay. Wo soll denn dieser Alkender sein? Scheint nichts zu sein. Da geht's, glaube ich, runter in die, genau, in die Katakomben. Animal Skin. One lockpick. Okay. Ein Scarab. Aha. Ability Groupment Cure affects nearby allies. Die kann man hier einbauen. Wieder rausnehmen. Okay. Ich glaube, damit würde ich Avadon verlassen. Ne, das ist auch noch zum Öffnen. Blessed Runestone. Langsam ist mein Inventar voll. Alkanda. So, aber hier muss ich auch so wieder einen Schnitt machen, wie ich sehe. Also geht's weiter beim nächsten Mal. Bis dann.